Hello, welcome to this video of Tomorrow 2, NLNMAS or secret tutorial. Today is going to be about Catacombs of Talion. Should be an okay level for you. It doesn't have force damage or something, it's just just have to be careful about enemies and it should be alright. So let's go. So first of all, what you need to be careful about is this stalactite here. If you go on under it, in a way you will die or it gets severely damaged. So just be careful about that. Just go on the side here. And here you go, you want to do something like that if you want to speedrun to save a bit of time to avoid some shimmy. Because you need to shimmy to the right here to this opening to get the stone secret. If not, you just climb here and you're good to go. And yeah, that's it. That's the first secret. Really easy. There is a jump you can do from here to that opening, but I don't recommend doing it because you will lose health. You will lose 30, not 30%, 20% health if you miss it, and it's not that easy. You need to know a couple of things about it, so I'm not going to show it. Just telling you that it exists, and that's it. For the next part, you can do something like this. Prepare a grenade launcher and shoot the Yéti if you want. If you do that way with your grenade launcher, you will hit the you will hit the Yéti 100% of time before it hits you. If you use these, there is a chance that you will get hit a bit. If you don't like that strat, because you can't be, some people won't be comfortable with that, you can just jump back here and get to the ladder, get down and trigger the Yéti. So that's basically what's gonna look like. Up. Yeah, that's it for that part, and that's pretty much it. I don't have anything to say about it. It's pretty simple. And gotta get to that lever, and we're gonna climb the ladder, and we're gonna have a strat here. So when you need to jump on the slope and make the jump, but you need to jump really late on the slope. So there are two ways of doing it without having to time things, because timing things you will drop down. You won't lose any damage, but you will surely lose some time. that's definitely sure. So first is the easiest one. You just jump here, grab the edge, climb, and do the jump, and backward jump. And then immediately backward I recommend, because if the Leopard, even if you do the other strat, because the Leopard might push you on the bottom, and that's really bad. So just jump immediately when you get there. And also don't go on with the stairs, because there are stalactites, as you can see, and you don't want to play with that. So the other way, so I'm not going to explain more about this strat. The other way is just you do this. You do a back twist roll, and when she's gonna face forward, when Lara will face forward to the slope, you will tap left once. So there is a reason to tap left once. If you don't, it might work, or that might happen. It's like 50-50 or something like that. So tapping left makes you sure that you face the right way, and make you do the jump, and that backflip again, and you're good to go. So nothing else to explain, really. It's just do the jump, tap left, and immediately backflip and draw your guns and shoot the Leopard. And then we're gonna go into this room here. So you know that there are some guys that will spawn soon. You can avoid them. So first thing first, I'm going to show you the trigger tiles. So the guy's trigger tiles is here. It's this tile here, this tile here, and this tile here. So you can avoid by a couple of ways to trigger those tiles. So first of all, if you want to trigger them, you can just go here, blah blah blah, roll here, and just shoot them from distance. And as you can see, it's working. If you want to save ammo and a bit of time. Also, if you do that, be careful to not trigger the boulder here, because obviously that's going to be an issue. if you want to skip the trigger, you can just go down here, and you don't want to be on the tile just before the trigger. You want to be on the previous one, and you want to make that jump. So how do you make that jump? It's actually pretty simple, trust me. So what you need to do is you need to, if you jump directly after stepping like this, it won't work. It might work if you have a good angle and grab late, but else it won't work. So you need to aim like this roughly. So the purpose is to jump in the direction of the tile, but you need to avoid touching this edge like this, for example, because you will trigger the guy. Sometimes it will make the jump, but it won't trigger. It will trigger the guy, so be careful. So just aim here, do a running jump, and delay slightly your jump. Just watch my inputs when I do it to make it the jump possible. So here the angle was bad, but it was just to show you the timing of pressing jump. You need to delay slightly, and that will happen. And if you watch around my input, you can see that I delay slightly my jumping. So when you climb on this step, you kind of reset your jumping sequence, and you will, because of that, if you jump immediately, you won't be able to do it. But if you delay slightly, you will make it absolutely every time. So delay slightly, and you're good to go. And delaying slightly make it way, way, way easier. If you don't like that jump, well, first I'm going to show what to do. If you do that jump, then you go here, you trigger the boulders, you can do this. For example, if you want to avoid it surely, if you want to be a bit faster, what you can do is just jump like this when you trigger the boulder. Have guns drawn. Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna say don't guns or whatever, but yeah, have your guns out, because there's gonna be a force camera, which is a bit annoying, so just be careful about that. Then go to the ladder here. You can immediately jump like this and get to the lever, no problem. If you don't want to make that jump and still don't want to trigger the guys, because you don't like them, what you can do is go here. You will trigger panthers, well, snow leopard, this, okay, and then you have to climb here. There is a faster way, but it's fine. You climb here, do the same, but the boulders will be here because you didn't trigger it, so you have to make that jump here. Oops. That jump is trickier than it looks, so it might take you a few tries, but that's what you need to do. It's not a glitch, don't worry, because it's just problem of boulders hitbox, so you can make that jump no problem without a glitch. So you just go roughly on the middle of the tile, a bit to the left slightly, look a bit diagonally, jump forward, and hold right, and that makes this jump really possible. So that's the other way if you want to do it, and then pull the lever and blah blah blah. So that's pretty much it. And yeah, I don't see people doing that, but I know it's a possibility, so I'm just telling you, because some people don't like the jump I just did. So yeah, draw guns, go here, go to the ladder, and then just go pull the lever. And the first part of this level is done, roughly. Go to the mask, do a fake drop if you want. If you don't want to, you can just drop on the left here. Just do a fake drop here. Prepare a flare if you want a flare console, and just one slight thing here. So you can just go safely like this and keep going, or you can be a bit faster and do this. Up. So this is a bit faster, but be careful. If you're just going forward and keep pressing forward, this is gonna happen, and you absolutely don't want that to happen. So there is another way. You can just press forward once, press forward a second time, and you will land here, and you can go. I personally, for my heart, personally I recommend going a bit left after your first time you press forward to be sure you make the edge, and then you can roll here, flag cancel, and step back on backflip, and keep going. One thing you need to know is that if you do that, you will reset your sequence a bit, kinda with this step, so you can just jump from here and jump again, and you will make the spike pit immediately. So that's the first part of the level done. It's pretty okay, pretty easy to be honest. And here you can avoid the Leopard trigger. That's what I just did. Triggers are, I think I did. No, not yet. Okay, it's this tile here, all the tiles here. So that's the tiles you want to avoid. And you want to avoid that without being rolled over by the boulders. So if you just run, that's going to be a bit scary. But if you do running jumps, because running jumps is faster, you're going to have plenty of time to just jump like this, and you're good to go. So that's pretty easy. That's actually pretty easy, so I'm not going to go too much into that, as long as you do just are pretty fast. If you want to kill them, just do something like this. There are 3 here, and there will be a last one. And there will be a last one that spawns here, so be careful. If you want to take no damage, you can climb this hedge here, this white hedge, and you can go. So yeah, that's the method. If you want to trigger them, don't have to. But yeah. And then go over here. So there are a couple of ways to do these parts. I'm gonna explain quickly what are the triggers on this in this part of the level. So there are 3 triggers. One is here. I'm gonna show. So the trigger for those two is this line here. So once you cross this line from here to here, it triggers those two. This tile here, the trigger for those two is this line here. Actually, I think I'm wrong. Let me check some. So the trigger for those two here are definitely this line. But I think actually the trigger for the first two is this line. Let me check this for a second. Wait, yeah, it actually definitely is. Sorry, I'm mistaken. So, the trigger is here. Yeah. So the trigger is this line for the first two, and for the second one, this place. So these 2 tiles. And the trigger for the other one is here, I think, yeah. So, this is the first thing you need to know. You can skip 2 triggers, and I'm going to show you how, pretty easily, with a simple jump. So first of all, you want to go here, to avoid this first trigger. So now you want to stand here, so you just avoid the first line of trigger, and you want to avoid the second line by doing this. And like this, you avoided the two triggers. So don't worry, if you hit a trigger, you can just roll and shoot them, no worries. And then you can draw your M16 if you want to avoid the triggers, and just go here and climb. So that's the first way. If you want to go casual, you can just go like this, blah blah blah. And just do the same, but with killing them. So that's pretty easy, just mentioning you the strat if you want to do it. And then roll here and get the mask, and there's going to be an ambush. So if you're going for speed, what you want to do is you want to kill them as fast as you can. Personally recommend using grenade launcher like this. So that's if you want speedrun, so you don't want to have full health all levels, so you can spend a bit here and then you jump here. So this jump is actually gonna help you, because this jump, you're gonna do this jump and keep going. You're gonna step the tile of those two leopards here, but you don't care because you're gonna keep going forward and jump here, so it's gonna be good. Don't worry. So if you want to be safe, you can just stand away and wait. Wait for them to go a bit away. It will happen eventually. And then drop down. And just wait. So that was bad because I'm bad at doing ambush casual way, but that's what you want. So here you saw I lost a bit more health than the speedrun way. It was because I got really lucky in the speedrun way. You generally lose more health if you rush it. But yeah, that's what you want to do. That's pretty much the only way. You have to wait they go away, or you need to fight them directly. This is really as you want. Grenade launcher is the best. I don't recommend M16 because you will be in a close fight with M16, so that's not really good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't recommend fighting from up there because there are some times where you can't target them, but they will be able to shoot you. So that's really bad. If you're casual, you can pick up those stuff here. Don't really need to, but that's a couple of more ammo. And if you did hit all the triggers, you can just do something like this. If not, you want to jump over those here. And come back here, yeah. You're gonna use that mask and go to the Yéti room. And yeah, there is a strat you can do which is called the Yéti push, but it's gonna make you lose some health. And save only 15 seconds. So I'm not gonna explain to it. If you want to see about it, just go watch my speedrun tutorial, and yeah. So if you don't see anything, you can just light a flare, obviously. And you're gonna pull that lever and just use your M16 to kill those. So the number that is gonna come to you is random, 1 to 4, or 0 to 4 actually, sometimes there is 0. So if you kill 2 and you see nothing is coming, don't worry, don't go on the bottom to kill the others. They will never come to you again. If they don't come at this moment, they won't come to you unless you fall down. The reason is they are stuck in front of an invisible wall or whatever. I don't know exactly what happens for the game, but yeah. It's pretty random how many goes through, so it's 1 to 4, 0 to 4, so yeah. And then you need to push that block here to stop the gates from going down when you're gonna pull the lever. And go pull the lever. Not this one, the one inside. And yeah, there's a grenade here. You might need. It's really on the way, so you can pick it. And the next fight, there are a couple of ways of doing this start strat here. So what people do generally they just place themselves here. Wait until there is a guy, drop down and roll. And I don't like that because I find it really bad. What I personally prefer to do, that wasn't what you're supposed to do, by the way. Generally, you want to place here, for example, and be a bit on the facing the right, the left, sorry. And when they are going to come, just step back here, up, and do the same thing. And yeah, wait, they're gonna come up like this. Do something like this. This is probably the best. And do this every time, and there are gonna be 3 guys you need to blow up like this. Grenades is the best, obviously, because you hit them a lot more. So this is the safest way. You will probably lose health to this. It's almost 100% sure. Unless you do something like this, you angle really diagonal like this. And when they are coming, just step like this. Then you wait they go away, and then you do the same again, etc. So you can do this. It's not that it's slow, but I don't really like that. What I recommend to do personally to make it faster and efficient, if you have health remaining, you just stand here. We're not gonna come here, up, step back here, go forward, and for example here I killed already one. Up. I kill the second one, and then I watch the last one where he is. He's gonna come here so I can ambush him. Up. And as you can see, this is fast and pretty easy. So you did it wherever you wherever you want. Again with grenade, obviously. Oh. How did you not die? Oh yeah, because I hit the other one, okay. So yeah, that's what I do, I personally do. I just hit here. Camera, please. I'm not sure I hit him. Wait here, and then forward, step back, etc. So here I got lucky, I got a double kill. But yeah, that's how I do it. I think it's safer and it's actually faster than the other strat, so yeah. And it's pretty cool as well. I don't know why it's cool, but it is. So yeah, wait here. It's gonna spawn. Don't shoot him immediately. You can shoot him if he's... So he will always come really close. Generally, if you are fast, this guy will always be close. If you realize he's far, just go back here and ambush him to the door. It's no problem. And yeah, you can keep going, and you're good. So here, grenade is the only way, like really. And then you can jump over that boulder, or you can wait here till it goes, and go here. And you can climb the ladder. You have to know if you climb if you go to climbing the ladder and go in the water, because there is a water hole, you're gonna spawn 2 more fishes in the water. But there is a jump you can do to avoid that, and it's faster. You can do that jump, which is really easy. So this is really simple. Just go to the edge, step back, do a running jump on the side, and you're good. This is really easy, nothing else to explain. And then you make that jump, and you will be in the same. So you can see there's an opening here. This is the opening that is going to be when you will climb the ladder. I'm just going to climb the ladder to show you, but it's pretty empty, so not really a lot to say about it. But this is just if you don't want to make that jump, which is understandable at this point of a run. So you just jump here because there's a slope, and you jump here, and you're gonna spawn 2 more fishes here. So yeah, what is that opening? I never went there. Okay, there is nothing. That's pretty sad. Okay, and if you make that jump, you will spawn 2 less fishes. I think it's 2. I'm pretty sure it's 2. Anyway, just go here, prepare your guns to kill the fish. I think there is 1 fish. No, there isn't. Okay, never mind. Then you go here. Be careful, there are stalactites here. So what I personally recommend to do is jump like this, and you will completely avoid all stalactites. If not, what you can do is you can also so you can keep going here, blah blah blah, and get to that platform here. And well, or you can just swim to it, which is slower, but it's safer regarding the stalactites. Stalactites are not really an issue. So you just swim to it. I think you can climb here. Yeah, you can climb on the side because there is a slope. So yeah. And yeah, you want to climb this to get the Jade secret, I think. You can start jumping at this point. So it's, if you can see it, it's where when Lara's feet is at the same level of where this tile stop. So you can see there is this angle that shows that the slope starts. This is where you want to be. If not, you can just climb more, but just roll here. When you get close, you can just do a jump twist. Oops, what am I doing? You need to do it earlier. Jump twist, she will bump and you will directly grab the Jade secret and you will be in front of where you want to go. Also, I forgot to put the stone secrets thing, so this video is very bad. No, kidding. And yeah, you pick up a Jade secret and you can just jump to the ladder and drop down like this, and then come back to the water. Or what you can do is you can directly, don't do a jump, but just roll to the slope here, do a fake grab, and you're good to go. You have to know that I'm not sure, I didn't try yet, so let's try. If you decide to climb and do a fake grab, what happens? Okay, you're good. So you just do a fake grab and you're good. And it's really faster and you're going in the direction you want, so yeah. That's cool. And then pull the lever to open this door, so it's going to be more ladder climbing. There are a lot of ladder climbings from balcony. Just jump on there. There is no way of jumping higher, so you will have to have that slow animation for a while. And when she's grabbing, you count 1, 2, 3, 4 climb, and you can do a jump here. If not, you can just delay a bit. Pull the lever, don't go on this side here or you might die, because the water is too low. And prepare your Uzis or whatever to kill that thing. I think it's the next time. Yeah, it is. If you want to go faster, you can just jump like this and shoot it, and you will be here. That's pretty good. Because I didn't save before it, I'm not gonna show it because I would have to climb the ladder again, and I really don't want that. Anyway, pull the lever here, that opens the final doors of a level. Well, not the final doors technically, but yeah. Last lever of a level. And here you have a couple of ways of coming back. First is this one. So if you killed every Panthera, every snow leopards, this won't be an issue. If you didn't, if you skip the trigger, what you're gonna have to do is you either kill the twos that you're gonna spawn here, because you're gonna spawn here by going here, and you either gonna kill them, or you're gonna jump over them and go here, which gonna deals you a bit of damage. And be careful about the RNG, but yeah, this is what you want to choose if you want to go for speedrun. Well, there are a couple of ways to do for speedrun, but yeah. So here you just want to jump here. Don't worry, you won't get a bump or something. You will just drop like this, and you're good. So this is the first way of getting back to the main area. The second way is this one, which actually look really dangerous, and it actually is, because if you miss it, you die. You can YOLO it, do something like this, but I really don't recommend it, because this jump is actually really hard. If when you jump, for example, you will pause the video, but when you jump, if you can see Lara in the air, you know you're gonna make the jump. If not, prepare yourself to press roll to get a recover. Oops. I'm gonna try to show you. So like this. So if that happens, so you will see the position of my feet when I do that jump, when I did that jump specifically. If you can see, it's not in the air or really close to the edge as it was here. I knew it because I'm used to it. When you will land, she will have this weird animation, and in the end of a jump, you will just have to hold the roll, and you will do that recovery I just did. And then you will go here and be able to come back to the main place here. And this is the place where the two routes meet. So this is what you want to do if you want to YOLO. 1, 2, 3, 4 step jump. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.5. Rather. So this is really risky. There is actually a safe way to do it. So this is this way. So I use the stumble animation of this platform here. This whatever it is, but whatever. What's holding the fire thing. And then I can just do a normal running jump, and if I press roll, I will automatically have it. And sometimes you won't even need to press roll, but yeah. So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Jump here, you will stumble, get that stumble, and then do a normal running jump, and you're good. So this is what I do to use to reset my jumping sequence. Just jump here, you will stumble, normal running jump, and just press roll if you want to be sure, but it's not all the time necessary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up, up. Might need to roll here, I'm not sure. No, okay. Oops. If you don't want to use that thing, what you can also do is just go to the edge. I'm here, backflip, and do a running jump and roll to be sure. You can also do that. And if you don't want to make any of those two versions, what you can do is you can come back to the water. Oops, not like this. Come back to the water and swim back where you came from. You won't be able to come back exactly the same place. Like you won't be in the place where the boulders were, but you will be there. And you can climb here and drop down here, grab the edge, fall safely, and you're here again, and you can come back like before. So this is way slower, but this is the safest. Oops. And yeah, this is it. So we have almost on the level up. Then you jump here, and what you're going to do is you're not going to do the whole section here. What you're going to do is you're going to jump here, standing jump, go on the side here. Don't jump on the what is that called? On the slope, or you will trigger the other boulders, and that will be bad. So step on that tile here. The other tile for now we don't care, but because we need to get the gold secret, just climb that ladder and get the last secret. So don't forget the secret, because it's actually really easy to get it. And we're done with this level, like really. So what you can do is you can do this, grab the edge and roll. You will lose slight health, but I should have said before it, whatever. But yeah, If you don't want to lose health at all, if you're blinking, really blinking health, what you can do is this as well. So you pick the secret, blah blah blah. Let's save here. So you can just drop here, up, drop here. Don't drop on the spikes. Step on that tile, the door will open and we'll be able to go here. It's a bit slower. You can also, if you have enough health like me, you can also just go like this, flare cancel, and press this button here that you're gonna need. Or you can just do something like this. As you can see, you lose minimal health, but still. Anyway, whatever you do, you come back here, and what you're going to do is you're going to resolve this puzzle easily. So to do that, just stem here, running jump on this tile, running jump here, running jump on top of spikes, roll, and get here. So, well, you don't need to roll actually, but that's the next part anyway. So this is the fastest way, just up, up. And I gotta admit to you that I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's the intended way here, and I actually don't really remember. Yeah, I don't know actually. What is the intended? I think you open this door. Yeah, you open this door, then you press that tile, which is going to open the second door, and then you go here. So yeah, that's the intended way, and that's the safest way. Sorry, I legit didn't do that for a lot of time. So you go here, walk through the spikes, open this door, get to the bottom, up. It's gonna open this door, and then you can do this. And have all the time in the world. You can jump on the ladder if you want to be sure to not lose health. Drop down safely and go to the end of a level. Or if you have enough health, like me, for example, this is way more enough. As long as you're not blinking health, this drop will work. As you can see, if you are blinking health, this might not work. But if you are blinking health, just take the ladder. If you're not blinking with your health, you can make this drop, no, 100%. If you grab the edge, obviously. If you don't, then you're going to lose 80% of your health. So how do you do this part? You just running jump here, running jump here. Let 3 or 4 step and jump over spikes. If you jump immediately, you will die by the spikes, so be careful. Just don't do something like this. Just don't do something like this, obviously. Just delay your jump. So yeah, up. 3 steps here to be sure you make the door open. 4 steps here to be sure you don't hit the spikes. Drop down, lose health, and finish the level. And that's it for Catacombs of Talion. So as you can see, it's not a bad level except the ambush out of a Yéti room. So this is the only place you should lose like more than 20% health. And yeah, that's it. As usual, gonna drop 2 videos of how to do this level, and if you have any question you can ask, and blah blah blah. Next level is gonna be Ice Palace, and see you next time.
Uh-huh.